Hello and welcome back to the channel. You join me on day 8 of riding the Honda monkey bike all the way around the UK, and so much has happened, from my rack bending to my exhaust falling off to my chain continuously being loose, burning about half a litre of oil a day, and some of the most craziest weather, but some of the most awesomest people I've ever met. The whole thing has been unbelievably cool, but we're still going. We're not even halfway around the UK yet. But who knows what today's going to bring, because every day seems to bring something absolutely nuts. So let's find out. Let's cue the intro. This adventure is supported by Keis Heated Apparel, Gerbing, RoadSkin motorcycle wear, keeping you toasty and safe throughout your adventures. Well, let me show you how far I've actually come today and what my plans are, and how far I'm hoping I'm going to reach, because I keep setting unrealistic goals, but that's what drives you. So let me just quickly go through on the map exactly how far I've done and exactly where I am. So to give you an idea of how far I've managed to come, I started down here at Hunstanton. I've travelled all the way up here, all the way up here, all the way around there, and all the way down to this dot. What's incredible, and today I'm hoping to come all the way down here, and stop somewhere around here. Ideally get into Wales, ideally, but I'm not putting myself in the sea. Yeah, that's my idea. Hopefully get right down here, ideally Wales. That's my plan. I'd love to get into there today, but I think the reality is it's going to be somewhere around here. That's plan A. That's for today. So I'm currently at Dumfries, and my whole point of it is to get to the top of the Lake District and go through the Lake District, come down to Chester and go into Wales. I would say I'd stick to the coastline to go via the Lake District, but to be quite honest, it's just industrial, and to miss out on the lakes would be extremely sad. That's the place to get the cinematic drone footage, the awesomeness with the camera, and all of the good stuff. But the weather is looking really bad. The monkey bike still has no exhaust, so it's sounding ridiculously loud. Awesome, but there is a level where you need an exhaust, trust me, because that noise continuously, and then if we come across anything like horses, they're going to go absolutely whappy. So I really want to try and get that fixed. It might look like it's going to take 2 days. There is a potential to get an exhaust in a couple of days' time, but I'm desperate to get it done beforehand. But currently, no exhaust. So it could be 2 days of riding with that. And who knows what's going to happen today, because every day something seems to break, fall off, or we bump into amazing people. So we'll just figure out as we go. It's going to be nuts. Anyway, let's get on the bike. Let's just see what happens. Let's try and get to Wales today via the Lake District. This should be fun. Let's just do it. Let's just get on the bike. Let's have a giggle.
Well, the Lord has demanded that I come and collect his monkey bike from the car park. Let's see if it'll start. Well, that's a bonus. Yeah, I'm getting bored of this pheasant and lord stuff, so what he doesn't know is I'm up in the morning, and that's when entertainment really starts. Happy days. That'll make good viewing. Catch you in a bit. Your fish tank arrived, sir.
Thank you very much. You've just been upgraded. He's just been upgraded now to bellboy as well. So pre-check, after doing 255 miles yesterday, I think that was what we did. It just all merges into one. We're going to check the monkey bike over. Guaranteed oil, chain adjustment, and I've got a feeling by the time I get to the garage in Weston-super-Mare that's going to sort me well and truly out. That chain is going to be proper knackered and it's full adjustment. Obviously, support vehicle man, Gaz, is looking after me as always, doing all the hard work. While I sweat, while I stare at what he's doing. Yeah, let's just have a quick look around the bike. Let's see what she's like. So, start off with the oil as you're topping it up. It's well down again, isn't it? I must be burning.
It's not even in the sight loss.
Half a litre a day, I reckon.
At least.
At least. It's only a litre, so how it's getting low every day. The horrible tyres that are sketchy, and I keep forgetting about them going too quick and then they remind me.
they've still got plenty of grip on them, but they're still the worst tyres I've ever used. We've streamlined the bike now with the no exhaust. That exhaust is in the back of there. Potentially someone might weld it, potentially someone's going to bring me one, potentially someone's speaking to a Honda garage to see if they can organise something. We'll just see how that goes. I'm still going to run 200 odd miles today as it stands. Let's have a look at the chain. This is bad. Well, I think we adjusted it 2 days ago. It might have even been yesterday, so that's got to survive longer. Yeah, it's just because I'm fat basically, and there's loads of weight on it, and it's just stretching and stretching and stretching, and the mileage, of course. Other than that, monkey's fine. I mean, it's still going. I mean, the biggest point of it is it's being abused every day, full throttle, and I mean full throttle, for ages. Like doing 200 miles, and we reckon that I'm doing about 50-55 miles an hour in reality.
Faster yesterday, mate.
Even faster because no exhaust. I got to about 57. Full throttle, ragging it, and it's still going. It's not blown up yet. So it is, and it won't. It's a Honda, isn't it? So it's going to keep going. It's more me than the bike. So yeah, let's give it another day of giving it absolute abuse. Let's get the chain adjusted. That's how you do it. You just give it a kick. And the bearings are good. And yeah, that's it. Well, let's check the rack as well. The rack's important. So let's look at Rory and David's weld again. That's just above there. The other side should be almost touching. It was when they did it. They've strengthened it there. Always a taxi driver when you don't want one. And look, that's not moved at all as well. They've done it. They've done an awesome job with that. That's still not got a lot of weight in it. I know it's going to get a lot of weight in it within a few days, because I've got a feeling that Gaz is getting to the point where he's had enough of dealing with me and all of my craziness. Anyway, let's get back on the road. Let's just get on these miles. Let's get to the Lake District. The Lake District is key. Right, are we ready? Let's fire up the old girl. Puddle, 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 puddle. Still sounds like a duck. Wow, 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 wow. It's not exciting, this bit. It's going to be hammer down some miles. Every time I put my gloves on, the wrong one. Hammer down some miles and get to the Lake District, because I've got my goals again. I've set my little challenges. It's what you got to do every day. I want to get to here. Today for me, it's Wales. What's a long way. That's my goal. But the first thing I want to do is the Lake District, so that's where I'm going. That is it. It's that simple. We're about to hammer some miles. Life is good. Bike's chain is put exactly the 35 mils play, and she's good. I've got literally on that chain, just today, one more notch. I think we're adjusting it I think every other day, and it's really loose by the second day. What gives me 2 days, one more lot, and then hopefully 2 days after that, if I'm lucky, before she's before it's knackered. So I'm hoping that's 4 days worth, and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get to Western Supermare, where I can get a new chain, sprockets fitted. Now the sprockets on this are 1 tooth up, so it's quicker top end, and obviously the guys ordered me all the proper stuff, so it'll be back to standard. So I'll lose a little bit top end, but I'll have a little bit more on acceleration. And to be quite fair, I'm very much sounds daft, looking forward to getting the bike back to standard. And I'd love, absolutely, with the exhaust, obviously now the 10 shit exhaust being shit, 10 shit's fallen off, finally giving up the ghost. I'd love to put on like an Arrow exhaust or something really cool on it, but they're like loads and loads and loads of money. Like, if I want to put the one that Honda sell, the Yoshi something or other, that's like either 600 to 800 quid. It's ridiculous money, because they shot up loads when they become popular. I'm sure they're about 800 now. It's too much. It's far too much. At least in my head it is. When I could spend that money on an adventure. I'd love to have that exhaust on this bike, because it looks so cool. Maybe it's something I will invest in at some point, but right now this trip's already going to be on my credit card. I've already put a little bit on my credit card already because it's expensive, and I've got a feeling after today, maybe tomorrow, the rest of the trip's credit card, what means that when I get home I've got to pay it off, so it's all debt, and I don't like that feeling, but it's the way it is. This trip's cool. Anyway, enough whinging. The plan currently is to get to the Lake District. Hopefully someone will turn up trumps with the exhaust. If not, the rest of the adventure it's staying as it is. There's been offers, but a lot of people are very far away, so again, the Facebook page and the people on it that are supporting this trip are unbelievable. Offers would be using their garages and welding the exhaust up is amazing, and I would, if there was somewhere that was at my end destination or very nearby, I'd pop in and get this welded. But if I have to go off route by an hour or 2 hours, that's pretty much most of my day gone. I just haven't got that time. So the ideal weld would be someone would turn up with an exhaust, even if it's standard one, if they put one on, 2 bolts on, and it would be done. You know, 2 bolts and bolt it to the side, and the bike's good to go. It would be good, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen. Mr. Daz has messaged me this morning saying he's having a word with his local Honda garage, and he's planning on meeting me soon, but I don't think that will be for a day or so. I've spoke to the psychic. He's just like, leave it with me, pal, I'll do something. But everyone's a long way away. And as much as I love this sound, live with it. When you're doing like 10 hours of riding, live with it for 10 hours and then tell me you love that sound. Because I do, but I'm telling you now, there's a level where it's just full wet revs. It's just, oh. Anyway, I'll live with it for now. I've got no choice. The mileage is going on. Today is going to be awesome. I can't wait to get into the lakes. The picturesque, the riding is another next level day of riding. Through there, hammer, miles down. That's what I'm tending to do now. I'm picking a place where I want, you know, enjoying a bit of the ride. I try and do a bit of filming and enjoy it, and then I just focus. So I focus to get there, enjoy the filming, focus to get to my end destination. Every night it's been dark. I'd like to get somewhere before it's dark, but it will be what it will be again, because I have my plan, my vision, and I want it to happen. Let's go, monkey. You've got oil, your chain's adjusted, you're good, you sound like a race bike. I am up for this. Let's get the mileage in, let's get good. I will check in with you very shortly. I was just bombing down the motorway and my filter came off, flapping around, and so I had to pull onto the hard shoulder and push it back on. But what I've just discovered is that there's a Honda main dealer just here, and I just thought, why not just risk it for a biscuit and ask if they're willing to help me in any way with my bike. I'll probably get a no, but hey, what's not to like? And I've had an email off of Honda themselves, so there's a few name dropping going on. A little bit of name dropping going on. Whoa, here we are then. Let's see if Lloyd Honda can do anything to help me with my exhaust. You never know, eh? You never know. Let's go find out. Well, I've been in, and to give them their dues, they don't do welding here, and he just went out of his way to try and find every clip he could to try and see if he could anything that could fit it for now. And they can't, unfortunately, and they don't have any monkey bites in there anyway, so I can't even try to negotiate buying the exhaust off of it either. But they did try, so I am massively thankful for that. But he has suggested if I go just around the corner, there is a tyre place that do welding, so I'm going to see if I can wing anything there, basically, and hopefully those guys can help me, because that's kind of where I really need someone in overalls with a tyre exhaust shop. Let's go try that. If not, I'm back on the road and getting the miles down, because I'm losing time, and I know where I want to get to today, and every time I don't, I stop. It's another half an hour to an hour gone, isn't it? Let's just see if they can help. You never know, you never know. What an adventure. Set off today in my head thinking I'm just going to keep going regardless. The bike's smoking a little bit. We have only slightly overfilled it with oil, literally just past the line. It's burning so much, so let's just burn off that excess oil as well. But hey, what a giggle, eh? What an adventure. Right, let's try whatever this place is, if we can find it. Let's see if these guys are good, because that's what you need. You need a guy in overalls with a welder in his hand going, ah, give it to me, son, I'll get that sorted for you. And that'll be it. It'll be good for the rest of its life, probably. Let's find out. Where is it? Right, I'll find it and we'll check back in. Oh, there we are, tyre stop. Let's just go ask them. Let's see if they've got some legendary skills that they can help with. Well, how lucky am I? I've come to Gate Tyres. Scott, so Gate Tyres in Carlisle. If your exhaust falls off, Scott, he's as crazy as I am. He's just whipped a weld around it for me, and the 10 shit exhaust is going back on. But how lucky am I? Tyre place, a man in overalls or a hoodie has just got the exhaust back on. Life is good. Back on the road, big miles. Well, what a place, eh? What a nice guy. Randomly rock up, working but busy on cars, drops it all. Listen to that purr. I just love it. Like I was saying to the guys, so the best bit of it is I thought the 10 shit exhaust, the cheap Chinese exhaust for about 105 quid was done for. And I was thinking it's such a stupid idea putting it on in the first place just to beat the psychic at races, and it adds about a mile an hour extra on top speed. But it won, so I was happy. But I was like, oh no, but it's done. That's it. 10 sheet exhaust lives again. All we got to do now is head to the Lake District. Well, I can talk properly now because I was low on fuel, hopping for a wee, and yeah, I was like, oh, we got it done. But you're ready to hear it in a second. Are you ready to hear this awesomeness of this exhaust? Because I'm going to tell you, this is the quietest it's been in days. Oh, I'm going to put these gloves on the wrong hands. No, I'm not. Look at me. I'm even getting that right this time around. I'm like proper. I get proper giddy when people help. So, just to sum up, that amazing place and that guy dropped what he was doing. He was working. They are at work. They're doing jobs. Do you know what I mean? And then I dropped that out now. He dropped that to help me and get me back on the road like super quick. And the most important thing of it is, and I've said it before, that generosity. He didn't charge me a penny. He didn't charge me a penny at all, and I'm not saying it's because I'm a YouTuber, but he subscribed to my channel and he helped me out, and he is a bloody top guy. So Scott, cheers mate, you've just saved my years and potentially saved me from causing any more problems along the way. And that exhaust is going to stay like that forever now, thanks to you. This is going to be welded by Scott. And that's it. Right, listen to this. I can pull up to the junction when there's not a duck paddling. There's not. Listen. It sounds back to what it did when it was first ever put on. I reckon it must have been blowing a bit because it was getting quite noisy. I was like, no, listen to my exhaust before it'd even gone. That's, to me, I mean, it's still got that real raw sound to it, but for me, that is really quiet. Like, listen. Does it sound like a duck going blah 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 blah? There's no smoke pouring out the front. I feel good again. Life is good. It's really funny because this morning when I woke up this morning, I'm a bit tired, and I think everybody that does a long trip and sort of long haul riding kind of gets it, and they'll get it. You know, they get it that at the end of the day, it's like you hit a flat spot, and I generally feel like this morning I hit it. I was a bit tired. I wanted my exhaust sorting out, and I just wanted, you know, and then when I got out on the road, I just felt flat. So when I got out on the road, I actually felt better. I was like, do you know what, it's all good. Remember my air filter fell off on the motorway. This was splitting with a little bit of smoke because just put a little weeny bit too much oil in, but it's fine, it's burning off. And I was just like, I felt tired, and then yeah, got on the road and I kind of lifted up a bit. I was listening, chilling to a bit of music, getting a few miles about, going, do you know what, it's all cool, you're doing well, just keep going, it will sort itself out, it always does. And that's all you got to keep saying to yourself, it will sort itself out, it's not the end of the world, the bike's still running, You'll get a better night's sleep tonight when you get there, crack on. And then obviously popping into this place, not even knowing where I was going. The Honda place doing their best. And that guy Scott putting it together has just literally lifted my spirits back up to be like, yes, Monkey's back in full working order. And all I've got to do now is keep hacking down these miles. Yeah, okay, I've lost probably an hour today. Well, I hate losing time, but this is an hour well worth taking up because I feel great again. And it's all cheers to that man, another person's generosity. You know, so far on this trip, haven't we? We've got my rack being welded by Rory and David. We had my bike fixed at the bike centre because it kept curting out with HT lead and spark plug, and now we've had Scott weld it up. So that is just there in total, because there was 2 guys at the garage. That's 5 people that have kept me on the road during this trip, and not one of them will accept anything because they're good people. I'm telling you out there, this world's full of amazing people. It really is. You just gotta be positive and hope, and people look after you. It's amazing. I feel looked after. You can tell I'm all gushy again now. Right, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut before everyone gets bored of me telling everybody how amazing everybody is, and I'm gonna do that thing of just hacking down miles. I want us to get to the Lake District, and I've done the Hardknott pass on this bike before, and the weather is terrible today. I'm kind of in that mood now where I'm like, you know what, the bike's good, so let's just go and put it through a load more hell, and let's go and do the hardest road in Britain. Why not, eh? She's all good again now, what can go wrong? That's my plan. I'm putting the sat-nav Hardknott Pass. I'm just gunning for Hardknott Pass. Let's put this bike through the hardest road in Britain. Let's see what else happens. Oh, this is bonkers. Let's do it. Well, I'm still making my way to Hardknott Pass. I'm not far away, but it says in time I am, because obviously it's all twisties coming up. But I was going through a town and everyone's kind of backing off from me, and I was wondering why. But let me show you what happens if you fill your monkey bike level up to the maximum oil level, because they obviously clearly like to run low on oil. It should burn off, but are you ready for this? Well, I can confirm that it's got enough oil in it now. I'm not running low. Anyway, everyone's staying back from me, so it just proves how much of a celebrity and lord that I am now, because no one wants to get too close. Gaz is keeping them back as well, because it's nothing to do with the exhaust. Anyway, stop messing around. We're going to head up to Hardknott Pass. That's the plan. Get that done, and then obviously head on further. I'm dying for a coffee, so I might have to stop on the way, but we're doing good. We're now in England at the end of the day. We made it to England. I already miss Scotland because they look after me. Literally, there's all the Scottish people, I reckon, have all come together to carry me around Scotland. But anyway, next time, busy main road again, so I'm going to get back on the road. Let's get to Hardknott Pass. Let's make that happen. It's not massively far now. So just up there, just up here, is Hardknott Pass. The British, English, whatever, the most dangerous road, apparently. I have done it before on the Monkey a long time ago, but I didn't ride it around the UK first. It's not smoking like a trooper, but we are here. This is the pass. This is it. Well, I'm about to do the Hardknott Pass. I've finally arrived properly. The entrance, 30% up. I think this is the point where any grown man needs to call his mum just to say, I'm about to do the most dangerous road in the world. So let's give mum a call. Let's just pop over to this phone box. Let's do it. That might be a problem. Mum? Mum? Can you hear me? Mum? Mum? I might crash. Yeah, no, doesn't work. That's stupid. Anyway, should we go and do it? Shall we go up Hardknott Pass on the monkey bike for the second time in its life, the first time after doing thousands of miles, all the way up this mountain. This is going to be absolutely awesome, and I need a wee, so I might have to stop for that as well. Well, here we go. Come on, monkey, let's pull my pants up because this is going to be a good one. Come on, monkey, don't make that weird noise now. Come on, you've got this, baby. I think my spark plug might be a little bit coked up with oil, but none of it matters. Come on, no car, here we go. Woo! Right, let's go and do this in true awesome style. We're going to battle our way through here. We're going to avoid touch sheep in road. Second gear. Please don't slip. Whoa, that was a bit of slip. Nah. Let's do this. Let's do this. No, come on. Let's wheel. Oh, hello. Gaz is already backing up. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. That's my support vehicle. I sent him at first to get camera shots. Isn't a good sign. What's happened, dude?
It's not going up there. It's see why.
Fuck!
Yeah, this ain't going up.
Shall I go up and come down?
No, I'm reversing 100 yards.
No, I said, shall I go up and come back down?
You go over if you want, I'll see it to the side.
You catch me up?
He's spinning up here, mate. I've got 3 bends in.
Alright, I'll go up. Oh mate, that's so, you don't see how steep this is on camera. That's my support vehicle. That's that out of the picture. Come on, monkey. Come on, monkey. It's wet and it's slippy. Oh, I hope the camera does this justice. My feet are out currently. We're up, we're going, we're in, we're in, we're in, we're going. Come on, monkey. Hardknott pass, people. It kills a Mercedes, but it won't kill a monkey. I need to change down gear, I'm too fat. Right, let's go. Come on, monkey. Look at the state of the road as well. Look at the, like, it is bad, isn't it? Whoa, let's go up. Alright, big bend coming up. Keep going, baby. Literally, like, this bike, like, you've done Strata Florida, monkey. You've had your exhaust fall off. You've had bits go wrong, but you don't have no problem, do you? Powering your way through. So it gets tight, and literally it's tight and twisty, and once you get to the top, once you're there, coming back down, it's just cinematic and amazing. But that getting there, the why this is one of the most dangerous roads is because he's slipping as he's going down. I could hardly hold my front brake while I try and have a conversation. That started to slip. But hey, look at the monkey, do what the monkey does best. Ugh. 2 bars of fuel will be alright though, won't it? I have got a full can of fuel in the support vehicle in case I need it. Probably should have topped up. It'll be alright. Once we get to the top, it's all downhill, isn't it? I'll probably go faster anyway if I just stick it in neutral and just lean forwards. Sheer weight of the vehicle will do me well. Look, all these cars trying to do it, they're struggling their little booties off. I'm going to walk past. If I could overtake one of them with a monkey while laughing, that would be worth every single penny, wouldn't it? It's a bit rope, isn't it? Go on then, let's keep going. But you know, this is steep. Lean forwards, power. This road needs resurfacing, just let the council know. That's what we pay road tax for, just for these sort of roads. This is first gear, baby. This is doing it. In November, Hardknott pass. I mean, I can understand why Gaz said he's not going to get any further, but look at it. Lean forwards, bit of throttle. Just, yes. Look at the beauty. We're almost there, I think. I think we're almost there. Second gear now. Come on, lean forwards. Come on, monkey. Come on, baby. There we go. Take my beautiful body to the top. I'm not overweight at all anyway, so, you know. This is it. I'm pretty sure this is it. I'm pretty sure this is classed as I've done it. How's that? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the top of Hardknott Pass on a Honda Monkey that has been put through hell, and we are still going. And I can tell you the wind is blowing me like a trooper. I'm going to try and get down here. going to find the place that I've been to twice before, once on this and once on the Hemi. I'm going to show you just there it is. That is the spot. We've done the top and we're already on our way back down. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the best monkey bike in the world. So I'm using my radio mic, hoping that you can hear what I'm saying. Monkey, we did the top of Hardknott Pass, and behind me here, this is the spot I've been to so many times, and I've got to do it for that last time today, because to me, that's me hitting the top, because I've been here before, and this is a view that I cannot miss and hopefully share with you. There's a massive rain cloud coming, I know that. The bike hopefully won't blow over, but I've got to show you this. So ladies and gentlemen, I give you my favourite place to go and stand in the whole of Hardknott Pass. Please check this out.
Our eyes are closed when we start this loop on repeat. Hear my chest, how it beats when you put your hands on me. Time goes fast, but yet so slow. I leave all thoughts, yeah, I let them go. 'Cause I'm here with you, and all I need is you. It's so easy to be us. We lock ourselves up from the world we're lost. It's so easy to be us. We lock ourselves up from the world we're lost. Don't know what you really feel, but I really like this dream. Don't need to feel anything but you floating in my bloodstream. Time goes fast, but yet so slow. I leave all thoughts, yeah, I let them go. 'Cause I'm here with you, and all I need is you. It's so easy to be us. We lock ourselves up from the world we're lost. It's so easy to be us. We lock ourselves up from the world we're lost. Lost in each other. Lost in each other. Lost in each other. I'm so lost in you.
Well, I'm having to do this shot with my lid on because it is so windy. I just know it's going to destroy the audio, but we just rode all the way down there and more up like this, as you saw going up. That is, up there is the rock that you can see. We did that on this awesome little monkey bike. But now it's time for me to start doing that thing that I have to do when you're riding around the UK. Just hack some serious miles. Obviously Winnett's Pass is up there as well, but I haven't got time because this was my big thing today. I wanted to get to the Lake District, tackle something amazing, and Hardknott Pass, what is more amazing, before I have to just settle down and just hammer it. I think it's getting into the afternoon at this point, and I wanted to get to Wales, but we'll see, because I'm a long way away from Wales. But I'm going to hammer it. Let's just see how far we can get. Hopefully that smoke clears as well. But ladies and gentlemen, Hardknott Pass done. So I've managed to get to Newby Bridge, where thankfully I've met up with Gaz again, and my plan I've put in is Holyhead. That's ridiculous far, it's 120 miles. It's already 3:30 at night, but I'm desperate to get as close to Wales as possible. Traffic apparently is building up everywhere. I'll just show you quickly on the map, and then I'm going to down a Red Bull, and I'm just going to try and get as far as possible as I can today. Because I really want to get past a lot of stuff, because I want to get through Wales tomorrow. That's kind of my thinking, but I'll show you where I am and you'll see how far I've got still to go. So here I am here. Remember, this is going south. I'm hoping to come all the way down here, all the way down here, and all the way down here to give you a little bit more idea. Just spin that around down here. Well, it doesn't look massively far, but at this time it means I'll arrive at 6 if I hit no traffic, but I won't get there for that time. It's going to more likely be 7 plus, but we're going to give it a go and just see what happens. So it is literally down the Red Bull and just miles and miles, and Gaz was already saying to me, I'm dreaming. He's been right every day, and I keep refusing and keep going. And he knows how much of a plonker I am, so he's going, yeah, you put that in, son, we'll pull over and about here. And he knows he's going to book a hotel, because he knows I'm not going to do it. But in my head, I'm going to give it a go. Well, I've just pulled over for an unbelievably needing pee break time, and I've just said to Gaz, I was like, I feel alright, I can do more miles, and he said, good. He goes, you're going to make it to Wales. So we're just aiming now, it's about 68 miles, is it?
68 miles.
68 miles.
An hour and 10 minutes.
An hour and 10 minutes to Holywell, that's just inside of Wales. It's obviously pitch black out there, we're bombing it down the motorway to get some ground up now, and then once I get to Holywell, I'm literally right next to the coastline again, so I can then from tomorrow keep heading down the coastline and into Wales. So I've literally been riding like crazy. What time is it now?
10 past 5 now.
10 past 5, so 6 odd miles to go in the dark. We've done well, including the Hardknott passing me today, we're doing really well. So it's that old-fashioned moment, back on the bike and just hammer some more miles. When I say my bum from pressure points hurts, it does. But the traffic is flowing, so I reckon we'll get there, I don't know, 7, whatever it'll be. We're going to get there and then crack on the beer. So back on the road for that final push for the day. But I would have done my dream. I would have achieved the goal and got to Wales. So I'm quite buzzing again at the minute. So I wanted to get into Wales, and we got into Wales, and we did it in true style. I mean, it's what, 7:30, something like that at night now?
7 o'clock, mate.
7 o'clock, half an hour earlier than I thought. But do you know what? My arse is killing. Now, how many miles do you reckon we've done?
Oh, I've no idea.
We'll say 300, just so it's the most that we've done during the trip.
I'll let you know.
We're both knackered. Gaz has already got a beer, but we have made it all the way to Wales. And not just that, something extremely special has just happened. So, check this out. Back to my mum's home country. And something very special happened just as we went in. 2,007 miles. 2,007 miles on this adventure. Right, time to unload the bike and grab myself a beer. Well, I've finally checked in. I've had myself a shower and I'm about to head to the bar, to be honest. I feel knackered, absolutely shattered, but I have covered some massive miles today, including doing one of the most dangerous roads in the Great British Isles. Now, the thing of it is that Gaz has sorted us out with my own room tonight as a special treat. Bless his cotton socks, because he's going to be heading off tomorrow. And it's one of those kind of things where it's like he's been almost like my standby sidekick, because obviously the sidekick's not with me. Daz has been bombing around doing so much for me. It's incredible, looking after me all the way. And he's going tomorrow, so I'll finally lose that little bit of extra support, the man carrying the jerry can and some tools and taking all of my luggage, and basically sorting out hotels and stuff for me as I go. So I'm going to really miss him, and it does generally remind me of the sidekick. I missed the sidekick as well, because it's just nice having someone with you, especially when you're going through torrential rain and all the rubbish and things are falling off of your bike, and someone to run along and go, don't worry, I'll give you a hand. So I'm going to miss Gaz. He's honestly a really, really top guy. So please, please do us a massive favour. Give him a shout out in the comments, because he so deserves it, especially put it with me. I can't remember how many days it is now. For me, it's day 8. I think for him, it's day 5 or 6. But he's been an absolute legend. Anyway, let me give you a quick tour of the room. And I want to go through one more thing before we wrap this up. But let me give you a tour of the room. I think he paid something like 75 quid for this. It's all right. It's all right. He's looking after me, bless him. So this is the Springfield Hotel. 75 quid a night. Your usual stuff, your telly, your bits. a nice massive bed. It's like 2 beds put together basically, all mine tonight, so I get to chill out. And obviously the heater going on there, a little wardrobe. It's just a little room, but you know what? It's my home comfort. The shower is, I think I've got like a disabled person's room, because I've got like, I can have a sit down shower because I'm so knackered, but that handle, if I did fall over, is broken. The toilet is the terribly toilet. But hey, we've got some more stuff. That is pretty much the room. And then the last thing really, before I go, is I know that lots of people have been trying to find me, and some people have, and it's been absolutely incredible. And I know some people have ridden miles and miles to try and find me, and they haven't. And one of them was a good example tonight, and I was excited to meet them because they've been a massive support of my channel. And I think I was one of the first ever people to subscribe to them, because they reached out to me and told me that they were doing the YouTube thing. You know, and they've been amazing. I'm pretty sure they bought their monkey bike and started a YouTube channel as part of watching all the stuff that I do. And it would have been cool just to have shook their hand and sort of said, you know what, mate, you're doing an awesome job. And that's Monkey Dick's Adventures. And you'll find him quite easily by typing it in. But do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm gutted because he finished work and he rode like an hour odd to try and find me. But because I'm trying to do so much and do so many miles, I can't just say to me, I'll meet you at this location. It's like, you've got to come and find me. And unfortunately, by the time he got an hour down the road, I was probably another hour on top of him, and it was impossible. And I'm gutted because he's a really, really nice chap. So please go and check out his channel. I feel gutted for him because I know he just spent hours and hours trying to find me, and I managed to get all the way to Wales. So I'm gutted for him, and I know other people are doing the same, and I'm just sorry to everybody that has tried their absolute best to try and find me and haven't. I'm sorry, I just can't. I generally can't just say I'm going to be here at this time. I'm riding around the whole of the UK. But anyway, with all that said and done, tomorrow is going to be absolutely awesome. Like I said, heading into Wales, currently my bike is running spot on. The exhaust is welded, the rack is super safe. It's about to take a lot of weight back in that rack. So we're going to test Rory and David's welding skills properly tomorrow, but I know it's going to be rock solid. And it's just, let's just see what happens, because every day's brought something, and today has been no exception whatsoever. So anyway, I'm knackered, you can tell that by the way I'm speaking. So I'm going to see you in tomorrow's episode, or the next episode on the Helmet channel. What's going to happen next? I'd love to see in the comments what you think is going to go wrong or what's going to happen. But I'm in Wales. I'm back home, and that's how it feels. So I'll catch you in the next crazy episode. Take care for now. Bye-bye.